Let me go across to Pooja as well, who's joining us from Gaurinagar in Chennai. Pooja, yes, we do understand that the city has faced nature's fury. There has been excessive rainfall. But has there also been a systemic failure in kind of restricting the problem? And what do you see are the immediate concerns now? Is enough being done to restrict the collateral damage, the epidemic scare, for example?
Well, to address the first part of your question, yes, there have been systemic failures, in two folds. One, of course, the corporation has failed to clear the encroachments on the stormwater drains, which has led to the flooding situation. The general sentiment on the street here is that, yes, the rains were inevitable, but the flooding could have possibly been avoided, if not avoided, at least controlled. And also the extensive desilting process that the corporation undertook yesterday. Also, we heard the commissioner say that for months they have been preparing and they have spent thousands of crores in desilting the stormwater drains of Chennai, but they've done an improper job, a shoddy job, if I may say so, of it, because the silt that was removed from these drains were dumped right there, clogging the exit points, which has led to the flooding situation, especially in the low-lying areas in central Chennai and southern Chennai. These are the two main failures that led to the flooding in the first place. And even after that, as you can see, several parts of Chennai, roads and houses remain submerged and people are left to fend for themselves. In most places that Times Now's crew have been visiting, people say that we have been doing what we can as a community, and it's mostly because of our own efforts that some of us have been evacuated and some others are still staying back trying to salvage whatever's left of their homes. So it's really up to the citizens in most parts. Of course, the NDRF as well as the army has swung into action since yesterday, rescuing thousands. The current count stands at 57,000 people rescued, but the fact remains that several people are still marooned in several parts of Chennai and, of course, across Tamil Nadu. Thousands still waiting for some sort of respite from their marooned locations, and some others, like you can see on your screen right now, have asked the local fishermen for help, who have come in with manpower as well as their boats, rescuing as many people as possible. Where I am right now in Gaurinagar, several senior citizens are marooned in their houses. We saw a couple of them walking across, wading their way in this water, but several others who can't walk across, who can't get out of their homes with water entering their living rooms, their bedrooms, are waiting for these fishermen to go and rescue them after giving up hope on this local municipal corporation. Back to you.
Pooja, and as we understand, the reports that are coming in indicate that there's a complete communication breakdown. Also there's a complete cut off in the electricity supply as well. Now, these are extremely essential necessities for the people. How are the people really coping with this? And are the local authorities, the local administration, doing enough to address those concerns, the issue of price rise as well that you were mentioning earlier?
Well, as far as the bare essentials are concerned, yesterday the concentration was mostly on rescue operations, and of course over 1 lakh food packets have been airdropped in several parts by the army as well as the Air Force. Today we have seen locals getting on the job. We've seen several milk vans coming in and trying to deliver to the houses that you can see on your screen. Several of them going in boats and dropping off milk packets and other food essentials. But a concern that you can see, garbage is another concern. As you can see on your screen right now, uncollected garbage on several roads here, mixing with the stagnant water, that could lead to epidemic. And this, in fact, is a high-profile area in economically backward areas of Chennai. That is a major concern because sewage as well as garbage mixed with stagnant water has already led to several children falling sick in those parts, and people are worried that if something is not done to control and ensure that the water that has been locked in these lower areas is not drained off right away, then it could lead to an epidemic outbreak, and that could even spread to people in relief camps. This is the concern, the health concern that people in Chennai are facing at this point of time. Back to you.